Rockstar Games just got asked about Grand Theft Auto 6, and they answered in the most Rockstar way possible. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So obviously, since Grand Theft Auto 6 was first officially teased as the next installment of the Grand Theft Auto series by Rockstar earlier this year, they've had very little to say about it other than, some general things like it's going to be the biggest thing ever. They're, developing a lot of their resources towards the title, that they'll tell us more information soon. All the sort of Rockstar lingo that we've come to expect. Well, there was actually an event going on, I believe it was a racing event, where Rockstar Games actually has a racing team. And I'll actually try and find some images of some of the cars and their racing teams put together. It's actually very, very cool. Well, they were actually approached by someone doing an interview, and this guy nailed it because he took the opportunity to ask Rockstar about GTA 6, and this is what they had to say.
It's not the Bumblebee team, obviously. Who do we have here?
Rockstar North. How's it going?
Rockstar North, excellent. Right, so when's the next GTA game coming out?
Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't know what you're talking about.
Waited about 10 years for a new one. But welcome to Wilton Mill. Welcome to Games Aid. How do we feel like today's going to go for you to see?
Well, this is my first time here. I think it's for most of us our first time here. So, yeah, we're just really excited.
So a couple of different things here. Number one, because Rockstar is so secretive, it's very interesting to see a Rockstar North or a Rockstar Games employee. I don't know why it feels that way. Like, if you think of other big-time video game developers, like, let's say, Ubisoft or Activision, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's a Activision employee or an Activision developer. But for whatever reason, because it's Rockstar and they're so secretive, it feels like we're witnessing like a piece of history right here. A couple of other things from it. Obviously, the response. I have no idea what you're talking about, mate. He answered that question perfectly. That is like the total Rockstar Games answer. You can kind of see from his facial expression that there's a lot of gears starting to turn. Like, uh-oh, I just got asked about this. Uh-oh, I can't talk about it. I'm sure he could also see like a red sniper rifle laser starting to appear on his chest if he ever did say anything. So if he wanted to keep his career or anything, obviously he was not going to answer it. I also love how blunt the interviewer is. He's like waiting about 10 years for a new one. I mean, that's pretty accurate. We really have been waiting about 10 years for another one. I love this interviewer guy. He was just so candid about how he ended up asking that. And I don't know, you can kind of tell from the developer's body language as well. He knows exactly how large of a weight rests on their shoulders for this game. I don't want to look too much into it, but he definitely looks concerned. I don't think the game is in trouble by any means, but he just seemed so nervous. And maybe it's the fact that they have to sign NDAs and they can't say anything. And if you do, you get fired and you're in legal trouble. That would kind of make anyone nervous the moment you just mention it. But I just thought this was absolutely hilarious. Now, maybe it was just in the moment, but I don't know why he ended up saying, I don't know what you're talking about. He didn't even call it GTA 6. He still called it the next Grand Theft Auto game. And Rockstar has officially talked about it. And I remember once Rockstar officially talked about it back in like February of this year, there was a ton of Rockstar Games employees, developers, artists that ended up coming out on their social media platforms just like expressing their excitement about it. And it almost felt like a relief for those Rockstar Games developers because they were finally able to say, hey, this is the next installment of the GTA series. We're really excited to tell you more about it when we can. And maybe they're just in that period right now where they just can't say anymore and something like this gets them nervous. I don't know. I will say, it was actually a pretty genuine conversation. The interviewer didn't continue to harass him or annoy him. It was just a fun question and then instantly back on topic, and you could see that they were both smiling and they both handled it well. But it is just really weird that we're actually getting to see a real-life Rockstar employee. They feel like almost secret agents just because their company has so much secrecy and they probably have so many things that they have to keep hidden from the public. So hopefully one day soon when these interview questions are asked, they'll actually be able to tell people about GTA 6 instead of just having to say, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. But for now, I think that's what we're ultimately going to get. Now, one instance in which I thought we might end up getting some GTA 6 news actually was a little bit earlier today, and unfortunately, it looks like nothing actually came about from that. So this is actually supposed to be a Take-Two Interactive stockholders meeting, and it was happening earlier this morning, and nothing ended up coming out. Now, you had to be a stockholder to end up participating in the meeting, but no news of Grand Theft Auto 6 has ended. And now it says, thank you for attending this meeting. Take-Two Interactive Software Inc.'s meeting has concluded. A replay will be available in 24 hours. So nothing ended up coming about from it, which I didn't suspect it would. But there's always a hope and a possibility that whenever Rockstar gets together for a meeting or Take-Two Interactive gets together for a meeting, that something along the lines of GTA 6 could ultimately be said. Now, as the days, weeks, and months go by, though, with Rockstar not giving us any more information, fans are starting to become desperate, reaching for hints and signs about Rockstar subliminally suggesting GTA 6. And with the release of yesterday's Newswire and Event Week update in GTA Online, I think fans have reached an even newer low. So I'm going to show you guys this image right here. This is what Rockstar used to highlight the Deathmatch Creator update. And literally, there are certain people that think the jeans this guy is wearing has the Roman numeral 6 on one leg and the actual number 6 on the other leg. So on his right leg, people are saying that's the Roman numeral 6, and on his left leg in the jeans, it has an imprint of a 6. I think that might be the biggest grasp of straws of all time, but that's what fans are thinking here. And they also think that because Rockstar added 6 new deathmatch modes, that's also another hint too. Remember that they added Big Shot, Speed Kills, Hot Swap, Deadhead, Sumo Crush, and Friendly Fire. So everyone, I think, is putting on their tinfoil hat a little too tightly and are paying too close of attention as to what Rockstar is doing. Pretty much anytime Rockstar does something with the number 6, or they just try and see stuff in clothing and banners, backgrounds that is a hint. If they are doing so, this is like some of the most successful subliminal imagery of all time, but I really do think it's eager fans just putting on their tinfoil hat way too tightly. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in this video today regarding Rockstar answering a question about GTA 6 and a whole lot more. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.